Hey y'all, welcome into the Boston Tarot. I'm Gigi and this is my channel. I'm getting these downloads and like I literally, hopefully you guys are doing great. Okay, every time I get into a video I just want to like boom, hop right into it. But yes. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are grounded. Hope you guys are in the energy of gratitude and thankfulness, because we're getting ready to talk about that for a little bit of time. What else? If you want to book a reading, you can book me at simplyblossomintarot.com. How they feel, readings are on sale for $33.33. Okay. February is the month of love, and this is the lowest that I've like put my prices. But man, so much has happened within like maybe like the last 2 days, just in terms of like me centering and grounding and working through like the energy of the collective and being able to discern like what energy is in the thick of it. Like people who have gifts and are sensitive to energy sometimes can mistake collective energy for like their own, or the energy of somebody else for their own, or whatever. And I'm also learning how to combat that as boundaries. To be hidden is a blessing. To be unseen sometimes is a blessing. Just in terms of everything, and that is a message that I am getting of like move in silence. Everybody, you don't need to brag about everything that you have, and I'll tell you why. You don't need to brag about everything that you have. You don't need to let people know how much money you have. You don't need to let people know where you stay. You don't need to let people know. Don't like stop oversharing and stuff, especially online, is really what I'm picking up. And this is why. So somebody can smoke cigarettes. I don't know. Like I do not smoke cigarettes, but I kind of like smell it a little bit. Somebody can smoke cigarettes, but and for some of y'all, this could be an ancestor who's crossed over and they smoke cigarettes or whatever. But or this could be connected to a person who could possibly smoke cigarettes. Okay, but anyway, what I am getting though is that right now the collective needs to focus on their root chakra. Okay, if you are at this time employed, if you at this time have a sense of stability in your life, financial freedom, or are in a good place, and especially for my people who are in America, because in America we can start to take things for granted, and we're built on a work society, and we're also built on a society where we look down on other people who may not have this luxury item, or who may not even rap lyrics talk about it. R&B songs, talk about speaking down on people who are not in the same predicament as you. And it's so funny because a lot of people who are millionaires and billionaires, they came from that. So it's just kind of weird, how you talk down on other people who have gone through a process that you're still, even with resources and money, that you're still healing from, and trying to recuperate your mind, body, soul, and spirit from. Because a lot of people, they become rich or whatever because of a poverty wound. Okay, a poverty wound. If they have a poverty wound, then they have other wounds within themselves as well. Okay, just in terms of like family and connectivity and root chakra energy. And 9 times out of 10, the heart chakra is blocked as well, because a lot of people who get money, they lack compassion, and they do anything to get over on people, and they connive and scheme over people and everything. So what popped up? Number 1, be humble. Okay, understand that we are all human, and we are not beneath being chastised, from God, or experiencing a fall from grace. Okay, and it's funny because I saw this twice. The honorable, I was about to say Elijah Muhammad, but the honorable Louis Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, he had an old clip of one of his speeches that he gave, and I grew up on on Louis Farrakhan. I went to speeches. I've actually, like, you know, in the presence, being there, seeing how everything is like separated, the women on this side, the man on this side, whatever, head coverings and everything. And have also mostly grew up with eating a diet that is more tied to, you know, the Nation of Islam. So, he spoke about, like, when you see, as a man or as a human or whatever, when you see another man stumble, don't fall, because we all have different weaknesses, okay? And you may think that you're up for this moment, right? And you laughing and talking down on other stuff or on other people, and that's just not the case. You know what I mean? Like, that tables can turn on you, and you have to be careful of the thoughts that you're having, and you have to be careful of the intentions that you have for people, okay? Because that energy, whether you want to hurt somebody, harm someone, whether you want to do something negative to them, whatever it is, right? That energy, that planning, that conniving energy, or I'm saying people like this, that energy is coming towards them. So if they want to make a victim out of somebody, or if they want to do something negative to somebody, that energy is surrounding them, and then that is what they will attract to themselves, okay? And that is the whole, everything is frequency, and that's what the Bible talks about. You reap what you sow, okay? So, really focus on your root chakra right now, y'all, because the collective conscious, what I'm noticing, is getting a big hit in their finances with Pluto and Aquarius, okay? Aquarius is the energy of independence, okay? A lot of Aquariuses, they are not married. They are solo. They take good care of themselves, and they're financially independent, okay? Right now, that is a really big focus. Pluto, it's very interesting how the energy is coming through, because it is connected to inheritance, it's connected to investments, it's connected to other people's money as well. So a lot of people right now are trying to gain independence by the gain of other people's money. But see, the thing about the Plutonic energy is that it is very connected to, like, jail and prison. So the thing is that when you do certain things, like oh my gosh, you could do the research on this, okay? But scammers, you know, people who scamming, people who knocking people upside the head, people who trying to turn on folks or whatever, jail. I'm telling you, it is not the time. Everybody knows, people, the astrologers who do work or whatever and study astrology and have studied astrology for years can tell you how that 8th house in Pluto is connected to well, it's the 12th house, but let me put, I put my doggone book in. I just wanted to talk about this right quick. So really focus on your finances. Nobody owes you anything, okay? Unless, you know, they actually owe you something, and then so that means that things yes, and Pluto is also connected to death, dying, rebirth, and all of that is connected to Scorpionic energy. Pluto energy is connected to having, like, dark obsessions and all of these things, right? And being in the energy of, like, extremes, but there's also the energy of, like, intensity and reckonings as well, okay? So here is the thing, all right? It's also connected to stalking. It's also connected to the underworld. It's connected to sex. I've been getting downloads about that as well. Use your intuition when it comes to people who you are having relationships with. A lot of things right now is what it's coming off as, like, very transactional. It's the vibe of people trying to move in because this is just what I'm saying. Everybody has choices in their life every single day that we wake up. All right. The choices that you make create your own energy. Nobody has anything to do with your choices and your decisions. The quickest way to change your life is to take responsibility, okay? To take responsibility for your life decisions and what you decided to focus on and what you decided not to focus on, okay? And I don't know why this keeps just popping up, but it's the vibe of like, it's the vibe of like when somebody makes it out the hood and they come back to the hood, and then like all of a sudden like people are trying to, and it's the crabs in the barrel mentality, all right? And you know that it is what it is. Right now, be very grateful and thankful for where you are in life. Know that you are divinely protected, okay? Know that you are divinely protected. Stop telling everybody everything. Everybody don't need to know where you at, where you going, what you know, all this stuff. Stop oversharing, because right now we are in a space where sometimes people's independence could be broken down. And the thing is that people can get conniving instead of doing the right thing to make a living or to be able to take care of themselves or whatever, whether they have a family or they have responsibilities or whatever, things over their head, overhead. And that's another thing, needing to learn how to live within your means at this time. All right. There's just a major shift in the collective. And the thing is that the universal energy and the collective consciousness has a like a guardian of protection, okay? Because there's a lot of things that are changing right now. And with Aquarian energy being here, Aquarian is the humanitarian. The Aquarian is the seer. The Aquarian is the water bearer. The Aquarius is the messenger. So at this time, with this Plutonic energy connecting with Aquarius, the messengers are protected. People who are in their divine path, people who are doing the work that they're supposed to be doing, these people are protected. So the thing is that even before, if somebody, you know, I don't know why I'm getting it, but very much so with like women and dating and dealing with like, it's coming from a masculine energy that is a masculine energy that is not their root chakra isn't there. So like they may not feel stable. It could be mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, whatever, all these things. But the thing is that I'm just getting the vibe that like there's opportunities or whatever. And this is someone who is looking after like money, power, respect, and all these things, but wanted to take shortcuts to get it, or they don't know how to handle things in a diplomatic way. I don't know if this is like an ex or whatever, but just watch how you are being, whether you use social media a lot or whatever. Stop posting where you at. Stop like flexing. You see what I'm saying? Stop flexing, because I feel that we're just in this energy where people they hard up for money, you know, and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But some people could be trying to use romance to get there. You know what I'm saying? They could be trying to use romance. It's something about popped up, something about like a vacation, going on vacation with someone, and I'm also getting the energy of trapping people with pregnancies. Y'all watch the energies that you are dealing with in terms of dating, okay? And the men that you are dealing with, especially for my women. Right now, I am not interested in dating anyone, okay? I am interested in my own healing and my own self-love and my own evolution. I have goals and plans for myself, and I am not getting ready to be, it's a trap, basically. Whatever this is, it seems like a trap in some sort of way. And this is another thing. When a woman knows her worth, she won't be caught. She will not be caught around men who are not of her caliber. And for me personally, just kind of like, you know, being able to like to connect and meet guys as friends or whatever, just traveling more. I have noticed that I've taken, you know how you grow up or whatever, like you're very much so, well, in Houston, I guess, or Texas, you are connected to the energy of like oh, well, I want me a thug. I want me, I want somebody who rough around the edges, all this stuff. No. Full of trauma, mad at the world, excuses, blaming other people. No. Talking shit, all that. No. Anger, misplaced anger, breaking folks' confidence to try to get them to, trying to fuck with their mind and all that. It's a no. So go where the love is. Go where gentleness is. Okay. Go where gentleness is and use your intuition. You will know. Okay. Because, there was just an energy here. And I'm also seeing the law being involved. I keep that's what I was like, let me get on here and say it. But it's funny because I had worked out and everything, sat down, did a root chakra meditation. And even this, if you feel that, and God will be speaking to you and telling you this, watch your intuition and everything. But the thing is that, shit, what was I trying to say? I was getting the message, before this, but lean into your root chakra and know that it doesn't matter where you are divinely protected. You are divinely guided, okay? You are blessed beyond measures. Hello. And know that you are safe and that you are protected, okay, with that root chakra energy. Stay in that energy. Anybody who is operating in fear and operating in lack, they do shit that don't make sense. Okay? They do shit that don't make sense. And I hope that everybody on my channel is in the energy at this point as we're growing and evolving that, because we love and value ourselves and we have self-love for ourselves, how we show up for ourselves in the gym, how we show up for ourselves at work, how we show up for ourselves in our passion, how we show up for ourselves for our healing, we need to show up for ourselves within our protection. Okay? So, whether that's spiritual protection, whether that's physical protection, whatever, baby, show up for yourself. Whether that's, oh, you want a lawsuit? Okay? So, that's what I'm saying. That, do that, okay? It is okay to protect yourself and to be able to, feel safe within your energy. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So again, with the 8th house is connected to personal power, the mysteries of life. That's another thing, the mysteries of life. 8th house is connected to surrender and faith. Because when God puts you in a place, and that's another thing, when God puts you in a place of the unknown, the only thing that you can do is surrender to faith. Okay? The only thing that you can do is surrender to faith. And understand that where you are in your life right now, everything is as it should be. Okay? Right now, people are experiencing major changes. Okay? Major changes. Also, Pluto is connected to the need for control. And that's another thing. People may be trying to... they may be trying to control other people so they can be able to take care of themselves and things of that nature. Obsession, having a power struggle, all of these things, resurrecting things and all this stuff. And it's just focus on you, focus on you, child. What else? The 8th house is also, getting and using power. Okay? Getting and using power. Because what I see is, it looks like, someone, and it kind of seems like, I'm not even gonna lie, like a trick of the enemy, because there's a lot of opportunities for someone, but they don't see it. There's a money path, and it says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Whoever this person is, they are very obsessed with having a position of authority. Okay, but the thing is that if they take a shortcut, especially with this energy, it says work, achievement, and success. The shortcut ain't gonna pan out. Yeah. What I see is just like plotting on like somebody's downfall so somebody can grow, benefit from it or something like that. Yeah, so watch who you dealing with and all this stuff. And the thing is that people who are doing things like that, they don't have no business trying to date anybody anyway, okay? Yeah, doing something risky on vacation, someone who is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, and that's the problem. And I got a dark man. Dealing with or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. And the problem with this person is that they are indecisive. It says allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And that's the thing. People who are unfocused and who are just aimlessly, they don't have no plan, no goals, no intentions. They're not connected to their power, to their source. They're not connected to the Holy Spirit. They're not connected to God, the Holy Trinity, whatever it is. They're not connected to any type of spiritual guidance. That's what it is. Aimlessly rambling about. People who are aimlessly rambling about, they're operating from a lack mentality. Okay, and yes, we are to have a it just seems like it's like a young male energy who's like trying to go for like authority and respect and all of this stuff, and just like maybe plotting. And so that's what I'm saying. It's just this vibe of like your ass will go to jail. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who this message is for. That's what I was like, And over here, child, we are, divinely protected, honey. Another thing that I've been picking up on is because the 8th house is connected to, in Scorpio energy, Pluto energy is connected to like, sex, obsession, kundalini, stalking energy, like the underworld, sex, erotic capital and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all watch out with whoever y'all are dealing with these men, because that energy is giving pimp. Okay, it's giving pimp. We don't have time to be falling into no traps. Okay, we don't have time to be falling into no traps. And honey, and I hope if you ever had that situation that you know how to protect yourself and protect yourself in a very harsh way. Okay. But yeah, so, and again, understand that you're divinely protected, but this is just the energy for you to understand and know, to continuously lean into that root chakra energy where you are in that vibe of like, I am safe, honey. I am home, honey. I am protected. I am grounded. I am loved, all of that. So you're not in this vibe of like, but, keep your wits about you, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear that, but send it to your homegirls, whatever. Women, listen to your intuition at this time. I keep picking up toxic masculine energy. And these are masculine energies who are not focused on themselves. They are lost and they are derailed. And there's nothing wrong with being in that position. God puts people in that. Look, in the Bible it said 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. People are in the energy of the wilderness right now, and wherever you are at, honey, because it's also giving the vibe of just like really needing of help and of assistance, and really in the energy of lack. Okay. Be grateful and thankful for what you have, the roof over your head, for the food in your mouth, for everything. Okay. And another thing about this vibe is just like, a lot of people don't like taking responsibility for the actions and the decisions that they are making. And they feel that people owe them things. And that's why when people do things against other people, whether they steal or whatever it is, the vibe is just like, the reason why they're doing it, they feel like that's owed to them. Okay. So, and watch your credit cards, your wallets, all this stuff. I don't know why I'm picking up this vibe, but it is what it is. Okay. And something about vacation and traveling. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm just giving y'all the warning, the heads up, you know. But keep praying, keep keeping yourself covered in the mighty name of Jesus, okay? And that energy will never make its way. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all about frequency, and it's all about energy. And if you are focused, and if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that's what I'm saying, stop telling people what you're doing. Stop bringing people over to your house. Do you see what I'm saying? Stop stop doing certain things with these men, okay, and letting them in too close, too soon. All of these things. Protect your energy, all right? So that's what I want to tell to my divine feminists. Speaking of divine feminists, I will be doing a twin flame reading coming up, okay? Send you love and light. Peace.